Hello, my name is Stephen Rodriguez. I'm a family practice doctor in Dallas. 37 years. I've seen a quarter million. I've had a quarter million office visits, and I discovered something. One thing I discovered is that the one thing is not there: primary care. They removed primary care slowly over the past 60 years, changing what doctors do into specialists. So there's no primary care. Primary care doctors do everything, just like a mother takes care of everything, 30 jobs continuously. A specialist is only good for drugs or surgery. So you have one, two, three: primary, secondary, tertiary care. Primary care is everything from beginning to end, inside and out, your whole totality. Surgery is to remove something. Medicines you just add. So you have 1 plus 2 minus 3. 1 is you, the totality of you. And there's 30, 28, 25, 30 therapies designed for you that you choose for you. And the primary care staff takes care of you, just like a mother takes care of a child. You add chemicals, basically salt, seasonings to taste, the garlic, whatever you desire in your pot. That's you. You taste, you decide what you desire from the team, and the team obeys your request. Surgery is, again, you remove something out of the pot, anything that's going to kill you within the next day or two. They have to remove it. So 1 plus 2 minus 3. 1 plus 2 minus 3. If you have no 1, everything you do is wrong. If you have no 1, you have to have a complete 1. The patient has to be in charge 1. In the 1, the physician is irrelevant because you have a team of helpers helping you get better so that mothers can get back to taking care of their families and children, doing her best humanly possible. But she can't because there's no 1. So a physician, every physician since the beginning, 1800, have been betraying mothers. That's our original sin. When men betray women. That's it. That's our original sin. That's the beginning of COVID. You think, well, that's not what I know in Genesis because it's been twisted by men.
I'm reminding you, maggot excrement have more value to mothers and earth if you're not helping both together.
That's my reminder, to remind me every day that if we do not take care of mothers,
I'm reminding you, maggot excrement have more value to mothers and earth if you're not helping both together.
so if we're not helping mothers, we're anti-mother, we're anti-children, we're anti-family, we're anti-Christ. Been that way since the beginning. The Bible gives us instructions. Do not take anything from the Garden of Eden that doesn't belong to you. But that's the key, is that that's not the whole story. The original sin is when coveting your neighbor's wife. So coveting your neighbor's wife is one event with ramifications beyond imagination. So first, Adam has to think, I want to covet my neighbor's wife. So he comes up with a scheme. He talks to his neighbor's wife. Your husband is no good, and my wife is no good either. But together, we can live happily ever after. So the lust, the scheme, the act. So the act, the sexual act, he has betrayed himself, his wife, his children, his brother's children, his brother's wife, his brother, and he's corrupted the whole stability of the neighborhood. He has corrupted the whole neighborhood with one act. Then you have controversy, fights, blaming, shaming, and then war. So from one sexual act, you end up with war. And what war does is corrupts Mother Nature. So the lust goes against Mother Nature, Eve. Mother Nature, God, Eve, yourself. So Adam, his lust, is about self-hatred. It's crazy. Why would you want to go after your brother's wife? That's our original sin. Is we're designed ourselves, inbreeding, to be ruthless, predatory, psychopathic. At birth, when you go from dark to light, you have no memory. You have no hard drive. This is empty. So a society is supposed to feed you godliness. What's godliness? Be nice and kind to adults. Be nice and kind to your friends. Help everyone within the core family unit. And that's it. Just be nice, kind, helping mothers do their motherly job as well as they can. A tribe, a village, a pride, like a lion pride. But on the periphery are whoop-ass grannies and grandpas keeping out other assholes. Because one asshole can corrupt the whole stability of the pride. That's our sin. That's it. Fathers lusting after women. That's it. That's what we've been doing. You can see it everywhere in movies. The deceit, the betrayal, the backstabbing. This is important. Women have to follow suit from men's behavior. So all fathers are guilty. All women are exonerated. Because the drive to procreate is so strong, a woman will lay down with a wretch thinking, please, please God, change him. He's not going to change. Because his other friends are doing the same thing. The preachers, the pastors, the popes, the physicians, the prosecutors, the police, the judge, the president. So we can have peace. All fathers just have to agree. That's my other reminder.
This is a reminder. Copyright is ungodly.
Copyright is the worst concept because there's nothing mothers need. No copyright. You just do what mothers do. Mothers do 30 things without payment. Their drive is so instinctual. It's soul, spirit, soul, agape. That's what mothers get. They get no penny. They get no recognition. But they still try to do the best they can based on the circumstances. And they'll do anything. Anything that they can conceive of within the environment of chaos to try to succeed. Get paid to take care of their kids. Prostitution, pedophilia, incest, rape, sodomy, manslaughter. Fathers do that. A mother would never subject her newborn to say, hey baby, you're going to go to war and die. A mother never. You have to brainwash her to give away her child to the emperor. But you really have to convince her by societal brainwashing. This country was never right. Never right. It's never been right because women have always been subjugated. And even now, the process is so etched in the hard drive that women will betray themselves because we programmed for them to betray themselves. So coronavirus is a war. It's psychopaths. There's all psychopaths. Oh, so we're all born psychopaths. We have to be trained to be nice. So every bizarre word you've ever described someone, that person's crazy. Oh, crazy, stupid. Oh, stupid. That's us describing us. The other part is we can't see ourselves as the crazy person because that's our brain takes us into a privileged world. We're privileged. I got my white card. I got my certificate. I got my lawyer's certificate, my diploma. Don't need those. Moms have the most difficult job. They get no training. They get no help. You don't. The most difficult job is a mom's. Instinctual. Don't get no money, no respect, no vacations. That's bizarre. So when fathers left the core family unit and became P's, presidents, physicians, professionals, popes, prosecutors, police, protectors, that was the beginning of the end. And this is the coronavirus. Coronavirus is completely innocent. We're the only people who kill each other for fun. That's what we do. We kill each other for fun. Matter of fact, it's so fun that we'll even play backstabbing games. Backstab, set somebody up. But if we focus on children and mothers, wake up. Which mother am I going to help? How am I going to help these kids grow up to be nice? Can you imagine? That would be nirvana. No war, no backstabbing, no lying. On any account, so we're fucked up. Physicians did this. Well, they were the originators. So physicians, if a grown-up man betrays a mother who has to get back to her children to do her best, is a sick motherfucker. I did it. I was the best. It's bizarre, surreal. On any account, so because physicians messed this up, the whole country is messed up. I see people wearing these masks. That's like a swastika. That's like a scarlet letter. That's like that person's black. It's a blood. He's got a mask on, so that means he's okay. He doesn't have a mask on. Something's wrong with him. We're going to get him. That's what that means. It's a mark. You're in uniform, great. You're out of uniform, you get beat. Fraternities do that. That's mafioso behavior. That's pimp behavior. That's what pimps do. So physicians, how can I say it? I have more respect for pimps than physicians. At least a pimp will kind of take care of you, but a physician will poison you, torture you, torment you, slice you up into pieces, cook you, and consume you. That's another one of our inventions, or one of our evolutionary design. Cannibalism. White folks have tried to convince the world that they're superior. They wouldn't eat or be savages or cook people. Yes, they do, all the time. Just look at the movies. The Vikings, the Huns, all those, the French, the English. Some sadistic, psychotic people. That's us. All of us. So we're all exact copies of each other. Exact copies. We do the exact same thing. We need the exact same things. It doesn't take much to raise a family. Not much at all. Dirt cheap, matter of fact. Dirt cheap. on any account. Again, there's so many parts to this. It's just incredible. But it's the one. Mothers, children. That's it. Mothers and children. That's it. So if you take care of mother and children, then everything. We respect Mother Nature, mothers, elders. Putting elders in internment camps, nursing homes, is wicked. Wicked. That's psychopathic. That's us. That's everybody. So if you can tell yourself, I'm crazy, and I must try to stop being crazy, then we could have peace on earth. But you will not get a privileged person to say that. It's impossible. They would really have to go deep into their soul and say it, or be forced to say it, or have the president say it. Once it comes down from the White House, then everybody says, okay, we're okay now. That's fucking bizarre.